How is those trickle-down economics? How is that working for you folks? Because we also have a story in the Washington Post today which speaks of the urgency in which we are seeing lawmakers approach the economic situation in this country. Washington has all but abandoned efforts to help the economy recover faster, and lawmakers don't seem worried that voters will punish them for it at all. We still have, by the most conservative estimates, nearly 12 million Americans still looking for work. More than 4 million people have been unemployed for over 6 months. In April, 2/3 of Americans told the Washington Post ABC News poll that jobs were difficult to find in their communities. But lawmakers appear to feel little electoral pressure to address those concerns. We saw just a week or two ago that polls show Americans still feel creation of jobs should be job number one for our lawmakers. It's not even remotely close. The House has approved only 3 bills, if you include a bill to repeal President Obama's Affordable Care Act, that could even be vaguely, remotely considered to be economic policy measures. None, of course, have been signed into law because these were all just preening. But the real issue here is that for the donor class, those people who essentially are the most responded to by both parties in our government, wealthy Americans are feeling a stock market fuel surge of optimism about the economy. In other words, the rich are getting richer, and thus the economy is taking a back seat because we really do have 2 definitions of a good economy in this country. One is an economy that provides as low as you can go in terms of unemployment, where you have the most broad-based support and the most broad-based, I guess, sense that the economy is doing well. And then the other is basically, how is the economy measured by the richest amongst us? And the problem we have now is that corporations' profits are through the roof. The stock market is also at new highs. And thus we see complete inaction by our lawmakers. 52% of white Americans earning $50,000 a year or more are optimistic about the national economy. A 13 percentage point increase from December, according to the Washington Post ABC News poll, which tracks the performance of Standard & Poor's 500 stock index. So we're going to hear more about Benghazi or the IRS or other trumped-up scandals. Perhaps we'll see some immigration reform because regardless of the fact that both parties can ignore the broad implications of the economy, they cannot ignore demographics in the same way.